All right, basketball fans, let's cut through the noise, the speculation, the social media frenzy, and the collective head-scratching that has gripped the NBA world. Has the king, LeBron James, once again thrown the entire league into a state of bewildered anticipation with a single cryptic social media post? Are we truly witnessing the prelude to another seismic shift, a second decision that could redefine his unparalleled career? Or is this just another masterclass in marketing, a playful jab at our insatiable appetite for all things LeBron? The confusion is palpable, the questions are swirling, and the only thing certain is that when LeBron speaks, the basketball universe listens, even if it's just a wonder. What in the world is he doing now? Remember that fateful night? The summer of 2010. The world stopped. Families gathered around televisions, sports bars fell silent, and even non-basketball fans tuned in, captivated by the sheer audacity of it all. The decision. A live, hour-long ESPN special where LeBron James, the undisputed king of the NBA, announced he was taking his talents to South Beach, joining Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh to form a super team with the Miami Heat. It was polarizing, unprecedented, and undeniably impactful. It changed the landscape of the league, sparked a new era of player empowerment, and cemented LeBron's status as not just a generational talent, but a cultural phenomenon who understood the power of narrative and spectacle. Fast forward to today, and it feels like déjà vu, but with a distinctly modern social media twist. On a seemingly ordinary Monday, LeBron James dropped a bombshell, not on national television, but across his massive digital platforms. A simple, yet profoundly impactful tease, second decision, just 2 words, but they sent shockwaves through the basketball world, igniting a firestorm of speculation, debate, and let's be honest, a fair bit of confusion. The internet, as it always does, went into overdrive. Hashtags trended, memes proliferated, and every sports analyst, fan, and casual observer had a theory. Is he retiring? Is he leaving the Lakers? Is he finally going to play with his son, Bronny? The possibilities, however outlandish, felt endless, fueled by the sheer unpredictability that has often defined LeBron's career moves. The immediate, most dramatic speculation, of course, centered around retirement. LeBron is, after all, in his 23rd season, a longevity record that defies logic and biology. He's shattered virtually every record imaginable, won 4 championships for MVPs and 4 finals MVPs. He's played longer and at a higher level than almost anyone in NBA history. The whispers of retirement have followed him for years, growing louder with each passing season, each minor injury, each grueling playoff run. It wouldn't be entirely out of character for him to orchestrate a grand exit, a final, definitive statement on a career that has spanned generations. The second decision could easily be interpreted as his ultimate farewell, a carefully choreographed curtain call for the greatest player of his era. But then the more cynical, or perhaps simply more observant, voices began to emerge. LeBron James is not just a basketball player. He's a brand, a marketing genius, a business mogul whose empire extends far beyond the hardwood. He has a history of using his social media platforms to tease various advertising deals, product launches, and brand partnerships. Could this second decision be something far less dramatic, far more commercial? Many were quick to point out that October 7th, the day of the tease announcement, is National Taco Day. And if there's one thing LeBron James loves almost as much as basketball, it's Taco Tuesday. The man has practically made it a national holiday. The idea of a second decision being a grand reveal for a new taco-related venture, while seemingly absurd, is also undeniably LeBron. It's the kind of playful, self-aware move that would both delight and exasperate his audience, proving once again that he controls the narrative, even when it's about tacos. Adding another layer to the commercial speculation, October 7th also marks the beginning of Amazon Prime Day sales. LeBron has a well-documented partnership with Amazon Prime, even teasing his retirement in the past for their platform. Could this be a massive promotional stunt, a way to drive traffic and sales, leveraging his immense star power for a corporate partner? It's a plausible theory, one that aligns with his business acumen and his willingness to blur the lines between his athletic career and his entrepreneurial endeavors. However, amidst all the retirement talk, the taco theories, and the Amazon Prime speculation, a fundamental question arose, one that speaks to the core of his professional status. Is LeBron James a free agent? The very notion of a second decision implies a choice, a crossroads, a moment where a player weighs his options and determines his next move. For a free agent, this is standard operating procedure. But for a player under contract, it takes on an entirely different, more complex meaning. Let's be unequivocally clear to dispel any lingering confusion. No, LeBron James is not a free agent. This is a crucial distinction that many caught up in hype seem to have overlooked. LeBron James is firmly under contract with the Los Angeles Lakers. He signed a 2-year, $104 million contract extension in 2024, a deal that solidified his commitment to the purple and gold. He is currently entering the final year of that contract, meaning he is locked in for the entire 2025-26 NBA season. This past summer, James faced a player option in his contract, a common clause that allows a player to decide whether to continue with their current team for another year or opt out and become a free agent. He chose to opt in, a decision that will pay him a staggering $52.6 million for the upcoming season. This was a clear signal of his intent to remain with the Lakers, at least for this season, and to continue his pursuit of another championship alongside Anthony Davis and the rest of the squad. So, while the second decision might hint at a future choice, it is not about his immediate contractual status. He is a Laker, plain and simple, for the entirety of the 2025-26 campaign. It is after this season, assuming he doesn't announce his retirement, that LeBron James will become an unrestricted free agent, free to sign with any team in the league. That's when the real decision, a true contractual one, would actually take place. This distinction is vital for understanding the context of his current tease. He's not choosing a new team now. He's teasing something else entirely, or perhaps teasing a choice he will make later. The Lakers organization, for their part, has consistently maintained a stance of unwavering respect for LeBron's autonomy. General Manager Rob Pelinka, speaking at his season-opening news conference, articulated this sentiment perfectly. The first thing we want to do in terms of LeBron and his future is just give him absolute respect to choose his story with his family in terms of how many years he's going to continue to play. He's earned that right. This statement underscores the unique relationship between LeBron and the Lakers, a partnership built on mutual respect and an understanding of his singular place in the game. They know that when it comes to LeBron, he will ultimately dictate his own terms, his own timeline, and his own narrative. So, what does this second decision truly signify? If it's not about his immediate free agency, then the most compelling theories remain retirement, a major business announcement, or perhaps even a hybrid of both. Could he be announcing a retirement plan, a roadmap for his final season or two, intertwined with a new venture? Could he be launching a new media company, a production house, or a philanthropic initiative that he views as his second act after basketball? The beauty, and indeed the frustration, of LeBron's teases is that they force us to engage, to speculate, to become active participants in his unfolding story. This entire episode is a testament to LeBron James's unparalleled ability to command attention, to control the news cycle, and to keep the world guessing. In an era of constant information overload, he still possesses the power to stop the presses, to make us all lean in and wonder what he'll do next. Whether it's a retirement announcement that will send shockwaves through the league, a playful nod to his love for tacos, or a shrewd business move, one thing is clear. LeBron James remains the master of his own narrative. He understands that in the theater of professional sports, anticipation is a powerful currency, and he's just made a massive deposit. So, as we collectively hold our breath for this second decision, what are your predictions, basketball fanatics? Is this the end of an era, a grand farewell from a king? Or is it a brilliant marketing ploy, a testament to his off-court empire? And how do you feel about LeBron's continued ability to dominate the headlines, even when he's just teasing us? Drop your thoughts, your theories, and your wildest predictions in the comments below. Let's dissect every angle of this captivating mystery. And if you're as hooked on the drama of the NBA as we are, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for all the breaking news and in-depth analysis that keeps you ahead of the game.